dear children, we just move on to the next grammar section. We don't have much time. Last day we saw some interesting sections like prefix, suffix, and today we just move on to something serious. Prefix and suffix was very simple. Today we move on to something serious. This word you are already familiar with, conjunctions. You may have learned parts of speech like noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. What is meant by conjunct? The word conjunct means to connect. Conjunct means connect or join. So what are conjunctions? The words that are used to join other words or phrases or clauses or even sentences. Okay. I am a good boy and I am brilliant in my studies. For example, I am a good boy, you can say, or I am a good girl. I am brilliant in studies, another one. Two sentences we take. I am a good boy. I am brilliant in my studies. We can simply connect them by using, as I told you earlier, by using and. I am a good boy and I am good at studies. Is it okay? We use the word and to connect two sentences. We can use the same and to connect two words. I and my brother are going to town. I and my brother. Simply two words are connected. See, these kinds of words which are connecting, these kinds, this and is a conjunction. But is a conjunction. If is a conjunction. So many are there. Okay. These words to T is to connect two meaningful parts. It can be either words or meaningful sentences. They are called the words which connects two meaningful parts or two meaningful sentences are called coordinating. Their duty is to just coordinate two meaningful sentences. They are called coordinating conjunctions. See, we will just see them. I already told you this is connecting. So in the chart, we have got an example. Walt Disney was an American film producer and a pioneer of cartoon films. Two meaningful parts. What are the meaningful parts? Walt Disney was an American film producer. One sentence. Walt Disney was a pioneer of cartoon films. Actually, that is the second part. We avoid Walt Disney because already we have used. Okay. Actually, this Walt Disney was an American film producer and Walt Disney was a pioneer of cartoon films. These two parts are connected by using and. Another one, let's see. This sentence is made of two sentences already given there. Walt Disney was an American film producer. He was a pioneer of cartoon films. Here, these two sentences are joined by the conjunction and. We already saw by using and they are connected. So as I told you earlier, conjunctions are joining words. They are joining words. What are they joining? They join words, groups of words and sentences. Okay, the duty is to connect either words, as I told you, I and my brother. Okay, and sometimes they will join words and they will also join sentences. See, there are two kinds of conjunctions. First, we will see coordinating conjunctions. Then in the next page, we have subordinating conjunctions. They two are entirely different. Okay, these two conjunctions are different. First, we will see what is coordinating conjunctions. See, to learn them, and is already a coordinating conjunction. To learn them easily, we have got a technique. You just write FANBOYS. 7 letters are there. Fanboys. These 7 letters stand for all the 7 coordinating conjunctions. Which are they? First one is F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or Y for yet, S for so. Just learn 5 boys and you will learn all the 7 coordinating conjunctions. Okay, I already told you they connect words, they connect phrases, they connect mainly sentences. So when we use these words for and, for and, nor, but, or, yet, or so, these conjunctions are called coordinating conjunctions. We have some sentences here. You can use any of these conjunctions and you can join them. Just see the first one. He often traded his drawings for haircuts. This is from the chapter itself. He sold his paintings to his neighbors. Okay. So you can use and connect. He often traded his drawings for haircuts and sold his paintings. That's enough. And sold his painting to his neighbors. You just try this. Just try this. You just try this and just try to find out. Try to join them. Some words can be avoided as we already saw. Okay, some words can be avoided. Repetition is not needed. Subject can be avoided. So this is main thing. Just try to solve these activities. Then, if you are unable, I will just send you later. Okay. And the other one is very simple. They are called subordinating conjunctions. They are called subordinate. Who is a subordinate? In films and all, you would have heard if there is a police officer, if there is somebody to assist him, they are called subordinate. He is my subordinate. Who is subordinate? Subordinate is the one who is assisting another one. Okay, subordinate is the one who is assisting another one. The main one. There will be a main person. The other one is assisting that main person. Here also it is saying. In this sentence, we have all learned about clauses and phrases. There will be a main clause, and we have to join a subordinate or actually we call it dependent clause and independent clause. Independent clause means a part of sentence which can stand alone. They are also called main clause. The one who is joined to that, they are called dependent or subordinative clause. Subordinative means he can only stand with or he can stand with by depending on the main one. When we come to the example, we will understand. So when we join two clauses, one main clause and one subordinative clause, the subordinative clause is joined to the main clause by using a conjunction. That is not the ones we have seen here. We are using another ones. See. Example we will see. When Walt Disney returned from France in 1990, he moved to Kansas to pursue a career as a newspaper artist. This is what we have seen in the textbook. See, in this sentence, we have two parts. The first one is when Walt Disney returned from France in 1990. That is the first part. Second part, he moved to Kansas to pursue a career as a newspaper artist. Here the problem is, in the previous one when we learned, we saw two parts can stand alone. That means Walt Disney was an American film producer, okay, meaningful. He was a pioneer of cartoon films, okay, meaningful. Okay. Here the problem is, when Walt Disney returned from France in 1990, can that stand alone? No. When Walt Disney returned from France in 1919 is meaningless, not completely meaningful. But the other part is meaningful. He moved to Kansas to pursue a career as a newspaper artist. Instead of he, you just use the noun Walt Disney. Walt Disney moved to Kansas to pursue a career as a newspaper artist. That is completely meaningful. We can write that alone. Everybody will understand. Walt Disney moved to Kansas to pursue his career as a newspaper artist. Okay, that is main clause. The one which can stand alone is called main clause. The other one which can only stand with this main clause is called subordinative or dependent. The one when Walt Disney returned from France in 1919, that is subordinative or dependent to the other part. So the subordinating part is starting with when. When is a conjunction. That is a subordinating conjunction. Okay, that is a subordinating conjunction. Is the idea clear? One part is main clause. That means it can stand alone. It has complete meaning. The other part is subordinating clause. It has only a partial meaning. It can stand only by joining to the other part. And this part is joined by using a conjunction that is called subordinating conjunction. Very, very simple. Subordinating clause is joined to the main clause is by using a subordinating conjunction. Okay. Now listen, when is the one used there? In this sentence, we will just see in deep. The part he moved to Kansas to pursue a career as a newspaper artist conveys a complete thought. I already told you. Also, it has a subject and a verb. We can read it by itself and it makes sense. The one which makes sense is completely meaningful. However, when Walt Disney returned from France does not convey a complete thought and depends on the other part to make complete sense. All these things I already told you. We use subordinating conjunctions to join such parts of sentences together. There are many subordinating conjunctions. Earlier we just learned fine boys. Here we have another one. A white bus. A white bus. Which are they? A stands for although. W stands for whenever. H however. I if. T though. Even. Because. Unless. And since. You can learn like this. Fanboys. A white bus. A white bus stands for subordinating conjunctions. All the subordinating conjunctions are written here. Very simple. Just keep in mind, subordinating clause is joined to the main clause by using a subordinating conjunction. Notice that we can put the dependent part before the main thing is. Here the main thing is, you can write this sentence in any way. The first one was, when Walt Disney returned from France in 1919, he moved to Kansas to pursue a career as a newspaper artist. You can write it the opposite way. Walt Disney, you start with Walt Disney. Walt Disney moved to Kansas to pursue a career as a newspaper artist when he returned from France in 1990. There is no particular order for this kind of sentences. This one can be written in any way. That means first part can be last or last part can be first. So I think the idea is clear to you. The first part we joined meaningful parts together. Here one is completely meaningful. The other one is dependent on the other one. So there we use the subordinating conjunction. In the first part we use coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunctions are fanboys and subordinating conjunctions are a white bus. Okay. So we have some sentences here. Okay. What we have to use is, you have to do is, even in the 10th standard you have question like this. See, these sentences are not in the correct order. Just put the words in the correct order and you will get a meaningful sentence. That means with the main clause and subordinating clause you can complete it and then you will be able to find out the sentence, the meaningful sentence. Okay, just put them in the correct order. Just try to do that. Everybody should try to do that. We have 8 sentences. Just find out the subject. Then start writing. Then you will find out the main clause and subordinating clause. And the subordinating clause will be starting with a subordinating conjunctions. Very simple. So I believe, dear children, this is very, very important. Just learn what is coordinating conjunction and what is subordinating conjunction. Okay. Both are different. Both have different role to do. One is connecting two meaningful parts. The other one is connecting one meaningful and one dependent part. Okay. Idea is clear to you, I believe. If any clarity is needed, we will see when we have a live class. Okay. Dear children, whenever a live class is going on, don't forget to attend that. Okay. Just attend all the classes. Then all the doubts are clear there. So thank you for watching. Just do the activities given to you. Thank you.